When people first come to see us, they often voice concerns about how to get their nutrition right. And we often find that translating the theory of healthy eating into the practice of healthy eating is easier said than done. So what we've done in this next chapter is we've spoken to Jane Michelle, who's going to take us through some very simple tips on how to get the right balance.
Following a healthy diet is just not that easy. What we tend to find is that many people are actually confused about exactly what a healthy diet is. People think that perhaps they should follow a high protein diet because they've read an article about the benefits of high protein, low carb, but they're not actually sure what that means and what implications that will have for their bodies, and crucially may not lead to the results that they're looking for. Emotional eating is a way of comfort, it's a way of relieving the stress of the day. People emotionally eat for a number of reasons. It could be anger, it could be happiness, food can be a celebration, it could just simply be boredom, it could be to combat depression. Whatever the reasons behind emotional eating, it normally leads us to eating the wrong sorts of foods, making inappropriate choices, and often not stopping before we've had too much. The crucial thing here is to find rewards, find releases for stress that do not involve food. It could be going out to take some exercise, it could be getting out of the house to take a walk, it could be going to a gym, it could be something as simple as taking a long and soothing bath. But finding ways of combating the stresses and strains of daily life that don't involve food is the key to solving this issue. One of the main problems that we have today is that we lead such busy lifestyles that we're often not able to find the time to sit down and eat properly. This often leads to what is known as unconscious eating. In other words, eating on the run. And we've all done it. We've left the house in a rush before work, we've rushed into Starbucks, massive cappuccino, chocolate muffin. Lunch is often taken either at your desk or in your car, or sometimes not at all. Come to the end of the day, you look back and you think to yourself, I've eaten nothing today, but how come I still feel exhausted, or when I stand on the scales, I don't get the result I want? Well, the reason is everything that we have eaten has been eaten unconsciously. In other words, we haven't taken on board that we've consumed those calories. And an excellent way of actually combating unconscious eating is to keep a food diary. Write everything down. There's a vast amount of scientific evidence to suggest that people who regularly write down what they eat are far more successful in managing their weight and following a healthy diet. Most of us nowadays lead such busy lifestyles, it's almost impossible to find the time to plan, cook and prepare 3 healthy, balanced meals a day. That means we often turn to convenience food, takeaways, eating out. And again, this often means we make inappropriate choices and ill-informed choices. The key to combating this is planning ahead. Think ahead. What does your week involve? How often do you have to eat out for work? By planning what you're going to eat in the forthcoming week, just like you might plan your work diary or your children's schedules, you can have in the fridge all the right vegetables, you can keep your fruit bowl nice and full, and your store cupboard stocked with the right ingredients. All of these things will allow you quickly and easily to pull together healthy and balanced meals.